Imagine this for a moment. You meet someone you really like. At the beginning, everything feels perfect. The conversations are exciting, the messages come quickly, and you feel like this connection might actually become something special. But then something strange happens. One day, he suddenly starts acting different. The replies become slower. The conversations feel shorter. Maybe he even cancels a plan that both of you were excited about. And naturally, your mind begins asking questions. Did I do something wrong? Is he losing interest? Is he talking to someone else? But what if the truth is something completely different? What if sometimes he is not losing interest at all? What if sometimes he is quietly trying to understand who you really are? Because the reality is that many men, consciously or unconsciously, observe certain behaviors before they fully invest their emotions in a relationship. They want to know how you react in different situations. They want to understand your personality, your patience, your confidence, and your emotional strength. In other words, sometimes he is not pulling away, he is testing you. One of the most common things that happens is silence. A man who is texting all the time suddenly becomes quiet for a day or two. For many people, this creates panic immediately. But sometimes this silence is not about ignoring you. It is about observing your reaction. When someone suddenly pulls back, do you panic and send 10 messages asking what happened? Do you become angry? Or do you stay calm and continue living your life confidently? A confident person understands that a healthy relationship should never feel like a constant chase. Confidence often speaks louder than words. Another situation many people experience is when plans suddenly change. Maybe he suggests meeting this weekend, and later says something came up. It can feel disappointing. But the interesting part is not the change of plans. It is the reaction. Some people immediately become upset or start an argument. Others remain calm and understanding. That reaction tells a lot about emotional maturity. People who can handle small disappointments without drama often create stronger and healthier relationships. Sometimes attention also changes slightly. At the beginning of a relationship, attention can feel very intense, but then suddenly it becomes a little less. That moment can reveal something important. When attention decreases a little, some people lose their emotional balance. But confident individuals do not depend completely on constant attention. They continue enjoying their hobbies, friendships, and personal goals. That independence can actually make someone more attractive because it shows emotional stability. Respect is another area people observe carefully. Occasionally, someone might express an opinion that is different from yours. Not to start a fight, but to see how communication happens during disagreement. Do you attack the person, or do you express your thoughts calmly? Healthy relationships are not built on always agreeing. They are built on respectful communication, even when opinions are different. Another thing people notice is independence. During conversations about goals, dreams, or future plans, someone may be trying to understand how independent you are. Do you have your own ambitions and passions? Or do you expect the relationship to become your entire identity? Strong relationships usually happen when two individuals with their own lives decide to grow together, not when one person loses themselves completely. Confidence also appears in interesting ways. Sometimes a man may casually mention other people in conversation, not necessarily to create jealousy, but to see how secure you feel in yourself. Confidence does not mean pretending not to care. It means knowing your value without feeling threatened by every small situation. But perhaps the biggest thing people observe is character. The way you treat people around you reveals more about your personality than anything else. How you speak to a waiter in a restaurant, how you treat friends, family, or strangers. These small moments quietly show someone what kind of partner you might become in the future. Kindness, respect, and patience are qualities that cannot be hidden for long. At the end of the day, relationships are not just about attraction or chemistry. They are about understanding human behavior and emotional maturity. When you recognize these patterns, you stop overthinking every small change. Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond with confidence and self-respect. And that confidence often creates stronger connections than constant chasing ever could. If you found this perspective interesting, write the word confidence in the comments so I know you watched until the end. And if you enjoy content about relationship psychology and human behavior, Make sure to subscribe because the next video might completely change the way you see love and communication.